Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and today I have a video for Jetta detailing his mix-up game in the corner. Now, if you've seen any amount of this game, you've probably seen a Jetta combo something similar to this. You know, and this combo, looks snazzy, all well and good, does decent damage in fact too as well. But right there at the ender, that is the most important part of the combo. Without that, it wouldn't be very special, and I'm going to detail why that's the case. Now, quickly before I go into a bit more detail, I just want to mention this generally happens off the air super, the pinwheel super in the air. It'll put the foe into a state where they can be hit off the ground, and you use one of your crouching attacks to hit them off the ground, cancel into this move, and then we go from there. So, before we go any further into it, let's just talk about Jetta's potential with himself after the mix-up. So after the scythe ball here, you're allowed to fly, which is just his grounded dash, because he doesn't have a regular dash like everyone else, so just entering your dash will put you in a flying state, so you fly and hit your jumping light kick button, and I'll repop them off the ground. So from here, you can get a quick little combo. If you just want to go back into that, that works. Now, you also could attempt something like this and use this flying grab to use the air OTG attack to go for a restand into a mix-up. So that's possible. And then you can do something, say, more basic like this and force them to wake up into a pinwheel and then, say, tag your partner. And see here, you can just simply tag in and force them to wake up in your pinwheel while your new character is in their face and pressuring them. So that is some mix-ups. I'm going to give you some character-specific mix-ups now just to show you some ideas. Now, before, I did have the setup showing I can get the air throw after the jumping light kick. So we have it set here for air recovery to be up. As you see here, air recovery is up. So if you hold up while you hit that ground bounce, you will jump up into the air, meaning that setup will miss. So that's the purpose of this particular tag setup with Nemesis. So we're going to show that off real quick. So the essence of that mix-up right there is if they stayed on the ground, they'll get hit by Jetta, and if they air tag up, they're going to get air thrown by Nemesis. So it's not undefeatable. That's not like a true death setup or nothing. So that setup can be defeated by, say, air recovering up diagonal up forward. But then if we know we're going to do that, we could, say, meet him in the air and go for an air throw. So once again, not unbeatable by any stretch, but that's just one layer of the potential mix-ups you get off that. So let's try another character example. Our next mix-up here will actually be with Ultron, Mr. Mean Old Blender Man himself. So in this setup, we're going to tag out during the scythe ball and wait a moment and go into Ultron's little energy ball. So same deal here, it'll force them to hit the ground, and they can hold up if they want to tech up, and then say here's one layer and this is how we beat that. And now we're on the other side, if they want to hold up. And now let's say they want to stay grounded for this duration, to avoid that exact setup. And either way, we have a cross-up attempt. And say they want to block up the cross-up attempt, then you can try jump all you want, and so on and so forth. So people with 8-way air dashes or a fast wave dash, you can try to cross under, cross over, and plenty more. And say you're sick of mix-ups. You don't even want to deal with mix-ups, you just want damage. Well, we can do that too. Now let's say you don't care about the mix-ups, you just want as much damage as possible. So as long as you have a valid level partner that can do a level 3 that's not a command grab, then you can do something like this with at least half of a stocked Infinity Gem. So you can do your combo as normal. No need for the seconds of flesh. I'm going to go into my storm. I use the Thanos OTG, and I use my free level 3. Now you see here, a lot of damage after the fact. That's a good 90%. So off that basic combo, as long as, once again, you have at least half of your Infinity Storm, so you only need half a bar to activate. You can just burn, activate it again, as long as you have even one tick of bar left. You'll always get that free level 3, so you can use that free level 3 to end the combo. Now, Thanos had the ground bounce at the end, but you don't need that. Just to show you real quick, after the hit, I use it right away, connects. So basically anyone, you can get a free level 3 as long as you are willing to burn your stone activation for the damage. So I hope this video helped you out. So this isn't meant to be an exhaustive list of all the mix-ups because, you know, no one really knows all the mix-ups yet. This game's fairly new as of the time of this recording. But this is kind of show you what's possible. You can get a lot of greasy stuff off that. You can, at the very least, just get more damage, left-right mix-ups, high-low stuff. It's all sort of greasy stuff. And Jetta, thanks to this move, it's possible because the move, no matter how much damage you did before this point, that knockdown is fixed. It's going to be a knockdown for the same amount of time, whether you did 1 damage beforehand or 5,000 damage beforehand. So that's what makes it so useful and so helpful. So try to figure out yourself. I normally don't ask for comments, but if you can figure out your own stuff, please post it in the comments so we can kind of get a greater learning going on here. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video found you well. Go out and play some Marvel.
Yeah.